Have you ever finished talking to someone and then maybe on your way home or when just leaving the person alone, you replay the conversation that you had and you feel very uncomfortable because you feel like you've spoken too much? That right there is probably a sign that you just overshared. Before we get into today's video, I'm going to give us the dictionary definition of oversharing. According to the Oxford Dictionary, oversharing is the disclosure of an inappropriate amount of details about one's personal life. When you just talk too much to the point where even the things you're not supposed to say, you find yourself saying them. That's the definition of oversharing. In today's video, I'm going to be pointing out ways to stop oversharing and the benefits that you stand to gain when you stop oversharing. If oversharing is something that you think you do often and you're just trying to learn how to stop, this video is for you. If after watching you found the video very valuable, please be sure to give me a like, subscribe to this channel. I do all things self-improvement, fashion, and just a bunch of different things on the channel. Share this video with a friend or a family member that you think is going to need it as well. The first thing you want to do when it comes to stopping verbal diarrhea is to first of all understand the deep-rooted cause of your oversharing habit, okay? What is making you feel the need to share inappropriate details about your personal life with other people, especially people that you don't even know like that. They are not your family members, they are not your close friends, they are literally just random people that you just bumped into and you found yourself just yapping and just saying a lot, up to the point where you're saying things that you have no business sharing with that person. You need to first of all think of the deep-rooted cause of that behavior. And there are different reasons why people overshare. It could be that you just enjoy gisting, you love a good gist. And because maybe the other person has told you things that you consider as, personal details about their life, you just feel like, it's only right for me to share. No, you don't have to share. Even if the person just finished sharing inappropriate parts of their lives with you, that was their own personal decision. You did not coerce them to share that with you. They felt the need to share it with you. So you don't have to feel under pressure to reciprocate and also share something deep because you just want to bond and you just want to feel like you are a good gist partner. Another reason why some people overshare is because of social media. Social media today has made people limitless, okay? Shameless and not in a good way. I know I've talked about positive shamelessness. This time, with the oversharing that some people do on social media, it's absolutely shameless, absolutely inappropriate, it's absolutely unacceptable. You see people doing get ready with me to do the most ridiculous stuff, to share the most get ready with me while I tell you about a time when this and that happened, and it's something very inappropriate. Even sharing intimate details about their family settings, about members of their family. Sometimes I watch videos and I'm like, is it that this person does not have family members that can talk to them? Don't they have people in their lives that can caution them or just advise them positively? But we're not about to get into that, right? Some people do that for clicks and likes and comments and all of that. You know, it's up to them to decide if the clicks and the likes and all of that is worth it at the end of the day. Another reason why people do this thing called oversharing is probably because they're just not self-aware. Some people, I'm sure we know one or two people in our personal lives that you just feel like, like the person is just not aware of self. Like they just talk and they don't even know when they're saying the things that they're not supposed to say. Even when it comes to bringing gist about other people, they feel so comfortable just sharing intimate details of another person's life with you that you're like, oh my gosh, like if this person is saying this about this person, what are they saying about me when I'm not there, right? That's for people that are close to you, that are probably oversharers. And for those that are strangers are just oversharers. For me personally, when I see that someone is not self-aware, I get very, very defensive, and not in a violent way, but I guard myself very closely because I know that if this person feels comfortable sharing intimate details about this other person with me, that I have no business knowing all of this about that person, what are they going to say about me when I go ahead to open up to them? Just in case you're hearing my daughter, she's in the living room with her dad and I think they're playing together, okay? Another reason why some people overshare is in the bid to just vent. Maybe someone just pissed them off, someone just annoyed them and they feel like just venting to somebody, they just start to talk, and before they know it, they're saying too much and just, spilling too much, right, about themselves and probably other people that are involved in the whole situation. Something else that makes people overshare is the need to say, I can relate. Some people just love that thing when someone says, oh my gosh, I can relate. It's probably a source of validation to them, right? They like when they get some kind of connection with other people, right? So in the bid of getting that I can relate reaction from other people, they start to just yap a lot and say a lot of things that they are not supposed to say. And with oversharing, I can give you 1,000,001 things that can go wrong with oversharing. Have you ever overshared information with the wrong audience? Oh my gosh, it can go from 0 to 100 very, very quickly, especially for someone that is trying to build a certain type of future for him or herself. It is very important to not be an oversharer. This does not in any way mean, oh, don't talk to people, don't be expressive, don't have good conversations with people, but know when to draw the line. Know when that conversation is becoming inappropriate. Like I told us earlier when I was defining oversharing, oversharing is sharing inappropriate details about your personal life. It's not about sharing about your personal life. There's some parts of your personal life that can be inspiring, can be encouraging for other people, but the moment it starts to get inappropriate, and I feel like our consciousness or our conscience has a way of curtailing us. Have you ever said something and somewhere deep down in your heart you are not at rest because you feel like, oh, I shouldn't have said that, oh, I shouldn't have told this person that thing? That's your conscience right there talking to you, your inner man talking to you. Make sure that you don't get to that point where consistently all you do when having conversations with both people close to you and those people that are considered strangers or acquaintances, you feel that stomach pain or chest pain deep inside of you after having the conversation with them. If that's something that happens to you frequently, you need to check it, you need to watch it, you need to work on it. If it's that you're going to pray to God about it, God, caution my tongue, hold my mouth when I'm talking, pray to God about it, and also take action. Don't feel the need to just talk. Even in comment section, there are sometimes that I see some people's comments in the comment section of different posts and I'm like, oh my God, like, and your government's name is on your handle, like your first and last name is on your handle, and you feel comfortable spewing this kind of thing on the internet. Like, it's so disturbing. So it's not, what I just mean is that it's not only the verbal things that you say, the things that you type on social media. Most of us, we behave like we can see our tomorrow and we know that we cannot pass this level that we are at. You don't know where you are going to be tomorrow. You don't know whether you're going to contest for presidency tomorrow or a government position in the future, or you're going to be trying to get a particular type of job, and then things that you've done, your internet footprint will now start to pop up in the future, and they'll be like, is it not you that typed this in 2001? Is this not you that typed this in 2012? You don't want to be that person. There are some things that let it sit in your head till you enter the ground. Let it sit in your head. Don't let it come out of your mouth. Don't type it on the internet. Don't share it with people, okay? Sometimes have conversations with yourself. Sit with yourself. Some of us don't know how to sit with ourselves. We just feel the need to talk. And that inability to maintain silence, nobody has given you that role of being a silence filler. Sometimes sit down quietly. Don't exchange. Don't be the one that feels the need to feel that silence. Oh, it's too quiet. Let me talk. Sometimes, shh. Hold your mouth and don't say anything. Don't be the silence filler, okay? So these are some of the reasons why people find themselves oversharing, either intentionally or unintentionally. So how do we stop this? How do we stop this bad character of oversharing? Sharing inappropriate details about our lives with other people, acquaintances, people that have no business knowing those details about our lives. The first thing I'm going to tell you is, think before you talk. Before you say that thing that you want to say, sit down with yourself. Let it marinate in your spirit, man. Think about it, that this thing that I'm about to say, if I say it, does it make sense? If I say it, is it going to give this person that I'm about to tell a certain impression about me? What is the importance of this thing that I'm about to say? Those questions, very quickly, have that conversation with yourself. If you feel like all the answers to these questions that you have asked yourself is pointing to the fact that there's no need for that statement or that conversation, shh. Don't talk. Another thing, just like I said before, is don't give yourself a position that nobody has given you. Your name is not silence filler. Sometimes when there's an awkward silence in the situation, don't be the one that will say, don't be the mouthpiece for stopping that silence. Sometimes sit quietly. If it's that you know that if you're not pressing your phone, your mouth will just be doing chop, grab your phone, scroll Instagram, scroll TikTok, and close your mouth, and don't say that thing that you will end up regretting in the long run. Sometimes we overshare and there's probably not going to be any adverse repercussion. And there's sometimes when you overshare that the repercussion years down the line, you are still paying the repercussion of that statement that you made, either innocently or not innocently, in the past, okay? So get comfortable with silence and also ask for grace. Grace for keeping quiet, your tongue, that your mouth will not put you in trouble. Ask for that grace from above every day. I always tell God, I pray this prayer in Yoruba. Like, don't let me meet someone or say something to someone that will never forgive me, okay? Or do something that my future self and my present self will not forgive me for that action. God, give me the grace not to do it. Caution my tongue, okay? There are so many scriptures, and the book of Proverbs is so powerful. While preparing this video, I read a scripture, Proverbs 16:23. It says, this is the Message version, truly wise people use helpful words in a helpful manner. Go and read that scripture in whatever version of the Bible that you have. The book of Proverbs is so profound. It's so profound. I can't count how many times I've read the book of Proverbs. It's a beautiful book of the Bible. I love reading it on days when I'm confused or times when I just need, a spiritual reset. I love to read the book of Proverbs. So many beautiful words, so many vital words that will help us in navigating this life that we are living can be found in the book of Proverbs. Okay, so if you don't know a lot about the book of Proverbs, it's something you should read in your study time while just digging deep into the word of God. Proverbs 16:23. One version that I really love is the Good News translation. Give me a sec, let me just pull that up. It says, intelligent people think before they speak. What they say is then more persuasive. I don't know for you, I don't know what your own thought is, but for me personally, I love when I meet people that are a bit mysterious, okay? Mysteriousness can be weird sometimes, and it can be very beautiful and attractive in other situations. I like people that do more of listening than speaking, okay? And it's also something that the scriptures also encourage us to do. We see in different circumstances in the Bible where God is encouraging us, where Jesus during his time as well was encouraging us to do more of listening than speaking, okay? It comes with a lot of benefits. Nobody can hold you for something that you did not say. But the moment something has left your mouth, especially when it's something that is not so good, it then becomes a case of your word against he said, she said, and that's a terrible spot to be in. That's one situation that I don't like finding myself in. All those he said, she said, I do not like it at all. So ever since I got into just being more self-aware, because I will not even lie, when I was still a bit younger, maybe I could have been, a bit naive and shared, I could have passed as an oversharer, because sometimes when I look back at certain conversations that I've had with different people at different points in time in my past, I'm like, Funmibi, you do overshare. But that has really changed with the help of God and just being more self-aware. And I think with age as well, as you grow older, you start to become wiser, at least for most people. It has helped me just know the kind of conversations to have with certain types of people. Like if I just met you 2 seconds ago, I have no business talking to you about intimate details about my family or my family members or my friends. I see people also using their friendship situations as gist. Get ready with me while I tell you about when my friend did this and that. What's our business? What's our kilokonwa? Like we have no business knowing all of that about your friend, okay? And the next thing now, especially for people that probably know the friend that you're sobbing, they'll start to look at you and that friend weird, like you just don't want to create that kind of drama for yourself, especially on social media. So I hope this video, I did a lot of talking, but I hope you picked one or two. Also, I'm going to direct this back to fashion design. With fashion designing as well, when your customer comes to your space, especially for consultation, you have no business being the gist partner with your clients where you're telling them about your mommy, your daddy, especially when the conversation has nothing to do with anything. Like your client is not your best friend. They are business, they are literally your clients, okay? So keep the conversation professional, okay? Keep the conversation as professional as possible. There's nothing wrong with making jokes here and there, but before making those jokes as well, rehearse that joke in your head, okay? You're not a comedian. Rehearse that joke in your head and think, is this person I'm going to tell this joke, is the person going to take it personal? Is there any aspect of this joke that is inappropriate for this person that is coming to patronize my business? Also, as a business owner, you have no business using your business account. You have no business using your business account, okay? Using it to comment in the comment section of blogs and saying negative things like heavy, terrible insults about people in the comment section of all these blogs. I'm not going to name anyone on this page. Please, let's stop. Fashion designers, please, let's not do it. Business owners in general, let's maintain social media decorum when it comes to oversharing, when it comes to even the words that we spew on the internet, the words that we spew out of our mouth, okay? Let's keep it demure, let's keep it cutesy, okay? And I pray that God helps all of us. It will help me and help you as well that is watching this video. If you enjoyed this little, I don't know, is it rant I should call it? I don't don't think it's a rant. I just think it's a conversation that I'm having with my friends on the internet, right? If you have more things to say about the topic of oversharing, feel free to just talk about it in the comment section. I feel like we're going to have a fabulous time just talking to one another in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, remember to like it, subscribe to this channel if you're not subscribed, okay? It will make me really, really happy. Feel free to join the membership as well on this channel. It's your way of supporting me outside of watching my videos, watching my ads and doing everything. You can also become a member of this channel. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. I hope from today, after watching this video, we will stop oversharing, we will stop doing cho unnecessarily, and I pray that God helps us all. Have a fabulous day ahead, or have a fabulous night, whatever time of the day it is, and I'll see you guys in another one really, really soon. Bye.